Hello, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Julia. I'm a mindset coach for high value, and today we're going to talk about being present and what the present moment has to offer for you, and why it's important for you to practice being present and develop your presence. First of all, as always, the reminder: I'm gonna link the 8-hour YouTube video, 8-hour affirmation tape here for you, so you can watch it, you can listen to it during your night. And as you can already see, like today it's a little bit late, I'm a little tired, but I just wanted to come on here real quick. It's day number 13 in our challenge, and I'm sure you all are knowing it by now, but the 8-hour affirmation tape is for you to listen to it every single night for at least 21 days to reprogram your subconscious mind and to create a new self-image that will help you manifest the life that you truly desire, and that will help you build profound self-esteem and build self-love, so you can live your life from the inside out and not be dependent on anything in your external reality, but to the contrary, to create your reality from the inside out. And for that, it's really, really important to work on your subconscious belief system. So I am helping you by through this 8-hour affirmation tape. I'm experiencing very, very great results with nightly affirmations. They're helping me a lot, really a lot. And I feel that all the work that I've previously done is really enhanced and stabilized by the affirmation tape. I'm not listening to my own affirmation tape at the moment. I started with something else. I started with the affirmation tapes from Dylan James, and that's where I got the idea from to also do 8-hour tapes that are for night. Before that, I mostly focused on meditations that you can do during your day. They are also on my YouTube channel. And now, as I'm experiencing so amazing results with the affirmation tapes that I found from Dylan James, I'm gonna link his YouTube channel in the description below, because I think what he's doing is really amazing. But yeah, inspired by that, I've created my own 8-hour affirmation tape that will help you reprogram your subconscious mind for abundance. And don't forget to listen to it every day. And it will really, really help you to stabilize your state and to stabilize in your new self-image, in your new reality, the reality that you consciously want to create versus your old conditioning. That being said, today let's talk about being present. And I really just want to hop on here real quick. For me, today it's Sunday. It's actually already Monday morning. It's after 12 a.m. And I had a beautiful day. And I really enjoyed it. I was really, really present. I was losing the sense of time multiple times throughout the day. And I'm making really beautiful and deep connections. My own friendships are deepening, and I'm meeting new people, and I'm developing new friendships as well and new relationships. And I'm so grateful for that. And one thing that I was thinking about today is that this is because I'm really present in the moment. Otherwise, what happens when you are caught up in your old realities, that you are not being present because you are bound to your old self-image, your old reality, and your old pain. And when you start dissolving that, and when you start really feeling your emotions and feeling your pain and not running away from it, and you start meeting your needs and emotions and healing yourself, you are able to be really present. And what I'm noticing in my own life is that through doing the work and through really giving myself permission to feel everything that is coming up and not react to it, but coming from a place of like self-healing and self-love, I'm able to not recreate my past patterns but to really see them for what they are. And this requires time and practice, so it's not an overnight change necessarily, although with the affirmation tape it might as well be. But what I'm trying to say here is that through constantly reprogramming your mind with new abundant beliefs and how you want your future to look like, you can start to see more clearly when old patterns are arising, and can start to see them and not react to them, and meet your needs in that moment. And now, coming back to the present, what happens then is, once you subconsciously or consciously assume that your future is going to be great, you're kind of freed from that worry. So that is happening when, by listening to the affirmation tape, it's going to happen you to start assuming that your future is going to be great. And that's when you're subconsciously also starting to really create that. And then also through inner work, and I'm going to talk more about that in the future. You can put your questions in the comments below as well if you want me to address that in a specific way. But through the inner work that you're doing, and through the fears or doubts or the disbelief that is coming up, or anything that you might want to label as negative, you can start to understand your old reality and start not reacting to your pain, but really owning it and really taking care of yourself and meeting your needs and feeling your feelings without pushing them away, but also without dramatize or creating a drama out of them, but just meeting them as they are. You can also kind of start to let go of your past. And that's when you're like kind of free of the future and of the past, because you've taken care of it. You start to be free to be truly present. And it goes both ways. So being present can help you release the past and assume a positive future, but it's also the other way around. By assuming a positive future and releasing the past and healing yourself, you can be more present. So every moment, every single moment, well, there's actually just one big long moment, but every little segment or piece of that moment has the potential for 100% happiness, has the potential for ecstasy, for love, for peace, for joy, for consciousness, for understanding, for compassion, for self-love, for, I think I mentioned that, for love in general, for everything that you want. And sometimes when we are caught up in our old reality, we just don't see that. We are just sometimes not ready for the opportunities that already exist. And that's when we need to do more. Like, that's when we kind of need to shift our focus. Sometimes that requires healing. Sometimes that really just requires a shift of focus. It depends on where you are in your journey. And you can trust yourself to know intuitively what you need in the moment. But just know that it doesn't need to be hard, or it doesn't need to be, it doesn't need to take a long time necessarily. Although sometimes when you're like in deep and painful emotions, it can take time, and that's okay. You're building a foundation for your future change. And no matter where you are at the moment, you can trust that beautiful moments are awaiting you. And you can allow yourself to be fully present with whatever phase you're in your life, whether you're working through something painful, whether you are overcoming like challenges and obstacles and maybe going through a bit of a rough time, or whether you are maybe feeling lost or feeling like you don't know which way to go, what decisions to make. Or maybe you're confused, or maybe you're in a great phase of your life and you feel like you have already done a lot of inner work. It doesn't matter where you are. You can always find joy in the present moment. For example, if you're in a phase that is more difficult in your life, you can find joy and happiness by embracing where you are, by embracing the challenges that are coming, because you know they are a blessing in disguise, and they are. Because nothing that is coming up randomly. It's teaching you something about yourself. And I do not want to say that you need to perpetuate suffering, not at all. But everything that comes up teaches you how to take better care of yourself. It teaches you something about your values and where you want to go in the future. And coming back to being present, there's so much joy also by just experiencing what is and going with the flow of the day. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't need to be really planning for the future or healing the past. Sometimes it's just really going about your day, enjoying what you're doing, enjoying the actions that you're taking, connecting to the people that you're with. And the day can surprise you in so many ways because it's really all one, and you can really meet yourself through anybody in your reality that you want to. So allow yourself to stay open, allow yourself to enjoy the present moment, and not to look at it through your conditioning. I think that's the message that I really want to give to you, is that sometimes your old patterns color your lens through which you're perceiving your present moment in a way that seems that it's nothing new, or it seems that it's not exciting, when actually every moment is a gift and every moment can be the best moment. That's my new mantra, actually. I always say, like, this is the best moment. And I say it so much. I say it all the time. And I'm laughing my ass off because I'm just saying it all the time. And, like, people could think that I'm losing it inflationary, when I actually am just affirming for myself that this is the best moment. There's only one moment. And I'm going to choose to love myself. I'm going to choose to love others. I'm going to choose to be unconditional. And I'm also going to choose to set my boundaries, to respect myself and others. I'm going to choose love every time. And this is so beautiful. And this will bring you exactly in the right direction. You can't get it wrong. You are exactly where you need to be. Trust yourself. Be present. Be conscious. Allow yourself to shift into abundance. No matter what's coming up for you in the moment, you're always learning more about yourself, and you got this. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I wish you a beautiful rest of your day. Bye-bye.